This is a machine that crafts shovels automatically. So if you haven't heard of autocrafting, it's a slight mod to Minecraft, which gives hoppers the ability to interact with crafting tables. So put items into them, take items out of them. I'm working on a bigger autocrafting project, and one of the pieces I need is a shovel autocrafter. And here it is. The YouTuber Squishy Skittles has a lot of good autocrafting videos, and I didn't use them at all for building this because I wanted to try to make it on my own first, because I found that when I'm trying to learn a new skill, it's almost always better to give it a shot on my own first. That way, when I go to an expert, I understand better what problems their advice is helping me avoid. Figuring this out myself actually turned out to be a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it more than most of the puzzles I've worked on in the last couple months. So for this video, we're just going to talk about how you design a shovel autocrafter. The first problem we're going to have to get around for autocrafting is the insertion order. When you put items into a crafting table, they always fill in left to right, top to bottom, so in the same order that we read in English. And this isn't changed by which side we insert items into. The insertion order makes shovels a challenge because they're a vertical crafting recipe. If a shovel was like this, it'd be super easy because just you put in iron, then you put in a stick, and then you put in a stick. What we have to do instead is put in 6 filler items, then our first stick, take out the filler items, then add 3 more, plus the next stick, and take out those filler items, add the iron, and finally, then we can take out the shovel. What this means is that in total, we have to use 22 item movement actions. Here's the first trick I found now that was a lot of fun, is to use the sides for sticks and the top for iron. This way, when you unlock the stick hoppers, you're putting in 4 sticks at a time. So now we only really need 3 operations, which is insert 4 sticks, insert iron, and take item out. For instance, the first operation of putting the first stick in, we put in 4 sticks, we take one out, and then we put in another 4 sticks, and then, remove these 6. There's no way to remove items faster because, well, the crafting table only has 1 underside. The next thing I set myself to do was figure out how to get the sticks to the sides and get the iron on top. This is the layout I came up with. These are the same device, just I kind of blew this one up so you could see where the connections are. Specifically, sticks go in this chest here, they circle around all 4 sides, iron goes in from the top, and then on the bottom, we're gonna have to create some kind of sorter where shovels get sent to one place and the sticks get fed back up into the stick chest. But there's another step we should probably take care of first, and that's how are we going to tell this device what order to unlock the hoppers in? For that, we're going to use, I think this would be called a ROM, maybe, but we're encoding the actions using a line of repeaters and pistons. One of the tricks we're using that makes this work nicely is that the delay of a full-length repeater is the same cooldown delay that a hopper has when pulling items out of a chest. So to encode 15 item movement actions, we're going to have 15 hoppers on full delay, and each hopper is going to be assigned 1 action. For instance, to get the first stick in, add 4 items, take 1 out, add 4, take out 6 in a row. So the first 9 repeaters are going to encode those 9 actions. Next 4 are for the next stick, and then the last 2 actions are to add the ingot and take out the shovel. So I took this kind of ROM design and then bent it in on itself to make it smaller, and then just pointed the observers in the right direction and connected them to the right lines. And now we hit the note block, and we get the correct order of instructions from these 3 wires. Obviously, the last step is just to connect the 2. We have to invert the signal because we want the hoppers to be locked as their default state, and then when the line turns on, we want the hoppers to unlock briefly. So red line unlocks the hopper that removes items, the white line unlocks the hopper that feeds in iron, and the blue line unlocks the 4 hoppers around the sides that feed in the sticks. The last step is to take that same thing and you just add an item filter for sticks, an item elevator to get the sticks back up into the stick chests, and loop this repeater line back around so it becomes a clock. And there you go. You got a shovel autocrafter. I like running the game really fast and watching the shovels blink through the machine. My name's Chris. Thanks for watching.